We all know my favorite activity is to forget that I'm going live. LMAO, hi. How are you? I was just reading. This is a nightmare. Why is there so much sound? Get rid of this. Um, Remove. Yes. Okay, that's much better. I'm pretty good. I was just reading a tweet. It's been a minute since I've gotten on Twitter since I was I hyper focus on specific um social media platform. And the past couple of days I've been big on um uh Instagram. Um so it's been a minute since I've been on Twitter. And so I got a new graphic designer follower, and sometimes I like to scroll a little bit cuz sometimes they look more real than other times. This one didn't look particularly real. I'm not really sure why I clicked on it, but interestingly enough, their feed looked a lot more real than normal. For someone with their full legal Christian name, as their username. Those people always freak me out. If you have your full legal name as your username, please go to prison. I don't trust you. You're a bot. Sorry, I don't make the rules. So I click on it and like they're you. Um they're uh jail. I mean it still. So they I scrolled through their pinned tweet was a satisfied customer, and then their second most recent tweet was a screenshot. And I guess they have their Twitter set to purple, which really freaks me out. I was like, "Ugh, what is this?" Mine is set to blue because I'm fucking normal. Um, and so someone adds them and says, "Stop. You aren't going to get me as a customer this way, especially when the unfollow comes a month later. Learn my content and interact, you might get business. Otherwise, you and the rest of the graphic artists can bugger off." And I was like, LMAO real. Um and so they respond, Christy Perry responds and says, "Who the hell are you? Did I even message you? If yes, then please share the screenshot. Oh, stop overreacting for cheap attention." Um, Classic. Sounds fake, yeah. Classic response from someone who isn't real. And then in response to this tweet, um, is the original person who is complaining saying, "LOL, not a seeker, you're a joke. Graphic artists," and they like put a space between the quotation mark and the graphic and then artist space quotation mark. It's weird. Um like you follow people seeking the attention and business you think you deserve only to unfollow a month later. You're no different than the predecessors of your ilk. Just like in COD, get good scrub. And then they put the period outside of the quotation marks. So, prison to both of these people in this situation. I mean, like, honestly, I don't want to. I think a lot of these graphic designers are. Um. Prison. A lot of these graphic designers do the same style. Like, I could take you through. Um. What's a tag these little freaks use? Uh. Alright, here. I'll take you here. So, Here's a screenshot of one of a here's a screenshot of a quote retweet of a tweet of one. Hold on. Here. Like this style. Like they did it in Illustrator. Style. Here's another one. Perfect example. I also don't like it. Here's one that they did actually. This one is anime, but it still has that same Twitch vibe of it. So does this one. And now we're actually getting into the streamers, but yeah, I like make your money, I guess, but I couldn't differentiate any of you people. You know what I mean? Like if I wanted a commission from any of them, all of their stuff looks exactly the same. I wouldn't be able to really choose one over the other because they all have the same style. Um Not that I'm necessarily interested in getting stuff done by any of these people, but you get the idea. Like what how am I supposed to choose? You know, there's so many of them. I constantly get followed by them. Um there's I just how do you expect me to know which one of you is the best? It all looks the same. I have zero interest. Um and all their emotes look the same too. It's like the little anime guy. Like the anime you. Like if you are streaming, it's the you. Let's get some diversity, fellas. Like and that's the thing is if you want to set yourself apart as a streamer as well, you can't look like this. I don't see streamers all over the platform with this style. I don't. Um at least or maybe I just hang out with cool people, but I don't see people with this style of um like logo. Oh god, a Genshin Impact character, get away from me. Um yeah, not good. And this one doesn't even have any like color. Oh Jesus. Okay, I can't look at these anymore. Um it's yeah, not good. I don't like graphic designers. I don't like getting followed by them. Um Especially since they unfollow you later on. Like they're right. The guy in the original tweet, they were correct. They don't um they'll follow you but then they'll leave. Which is why I have only just barely clung to 200 followers on Twitter. Um because some of them don't unfollow, like some of them don't bother, which I understand. Cuz at some point your feed gets so overwhelmed that you one either don't look at it at all or two um you spend all your time in uh your list or um the what was I saying? I forgot. So never mind. I love having Twitter open twice. It's really cool. Okay, here I'll show you my room. How they unfollow. Oh, yes. I don't remember what specifically I was gonna go on about regarding that, so we'll consider that done. I'll just show you my bullshit. So here's my room. It's fucking ugly. But don't tell anyone. Um So, so I've got the bean bags and the TV. I can't figure out how to make something more than one color, so it's all black and it's ugly. And then I was gonna make them DVDs, but I didn't feel like doing that. Here are the records, the record player, and then we've got windows, of course. I was required. And then my bed, which looks really fucking weird, but I'm not gonna. That's the cloth pattern that I can't make smaller. So that's fun. My lamp, classic Hey, what do you think? Blue? Let's do blue. Hello? Hello? Can it fucking be blue, please? Okay, I guess it just refuses to be blue. The bookshelf is very Barbie dollhouse vibes. Thank you. I included the encyclopedias because I didn't feel like varying all of the books. And then here's a desk. It was 17. Cause I was like, oh, I'm required to have a place to sit. Well, you wanna know what these are? Also a place to sit. I saw someone else's room and I felt a little bit like an overachiever. I mean, it is cool. Like, okay, don't get me wrong. It's cool that I made this and everything. Like, without the textures, I really like how this turned out because I don't know what I'm doing. With the amount of knowledge that I have, I would say I'm a little bit impressed. Um, but I wish I had one, more time to work on it. Two, I wish I knew how to make things smooth. Three, because what I did, um, is I instead of smoothing out the cube somehow, I had it bevel. And as you can tell, that didn't do anything because this is smooth, the lamp. So, you know, um, but whatever. It's fine. I think the bed and the pillow look fine the way it is. I kind of like the low poly aspect of it. It just kind of sucks that I can't do that with these three things. Modeling is cool, and I'd love to learn how to do it. Actually, the TV, like, shape wise, turned out pretty neat, except for the back. Don't look too hard, huh? The front looks great. Oh shit, I forgot to shuffle this. Let me do that. I was listening to um Cool Tape version 3. Um Dummy Thick TV. I was trying to model it after an 80s bedroom. Which is why the walls are slanted like this cuz I found another and the record player. That the TV and the record player is pretty much the only 80s vibe about it, and I guess the colors. Um I also thought the wood was a pretty good touch, but that might be 70s. I'm not really sure. It doesn't really matter. My room, I get to decide the speed at which I'm correct about the colors and also vibes. Um, but yeah, Maya is really hard to use, so I'm out. Let's just say impressed with how this turned out. And then I also textured my dog. Which is very ugly, and I'm sorry you have to see it, but here we go. I was super lazy on the dog. Didn't feel like coming up with any colors. I picked three colors, which is the purple for the dog, um, and then the blue for the legs. Actually, let me fix the tongue because it's kind of an ass tier color. Oh, okay, let's. Leaves are brown. Okay, blend. Doggy! I've been for a walk. Um, and another problem arises with the face, because that's supposed to be a little screen. Maybe a cat. Hi. How are you? California dreaming. Um, I think I like the bright version better. Um, how are you? Missed you. Um, but did it not save? Motherfucker. Um, it's it's fine. Lifted a lot of document work, finished the book. Oh, congrats on finishing a book. I'm sorry about the duck food. Boo. Boo. Um uh, um let's just do object mode. And no, we're just friends, but I'd rather be together. Face. It was a congrats. I love when books are good. Um, I'll just fix this one as I please. Um, I was saying something, but I forgot what it was. I guess it doesn't really matter. Why did I? Okay. I need to. Not super jazzed to rig this, by the way. It's not gonna be pretty. Because she was just like, the less polygons you use, the better. And I was like, time to use the maximum amount of polygons. My day was okay. I. Okay, it literally did it what I want to do now. There we go. Um. What was I saying? Oh, right. My day. Um. So I don't think I did enough. So let me um edge. Um oh yeah, I wanted to make it smaller. I'm such a fucking goofball. Um I yeah, homework is going bad. I hate homework. It sucks. Don't do that. So oh yeah, I'm becoming evil. Um there we go. Aw, puppy paw's so small now. Hee hee. Um But anyway, I love Puppy Paw. Um, I I did do a poster for the animatic I've been working on, right? Standard, nope, typically shouldn't be that big of a deal. Except I'm an idiot. And it was due today, so I had to do it really fast. Um and I decided to um why did it turn out like that? Is it on both sides? Oh god, okay, it's fine. More things to fix, making me truthful, I suppose. Um but I yeah, I just didn't want to do it essentially. Is all I was trying to say. Edge, I'll show you that in a minute actually, cuz it turned out kind of good despite me not wanting to work on it. Much better. Please take me back to edges. Thank you. I do really like how it turned out. I won't even lie to you. Um, cuz I'm just a little guy. I really want to turn the screen black. I'm so pissed that I don't know how. Like I don't know how UV map works. I'm on one, but I couldn't couldn't tell you what it means. Um, just let me paint a little bit, you know? Just let me color it in. That should be how easy it is. Please. Pretty please. I did watch a tutorial. That's it. I watched a tutorial earlier and it taught me two new buttons that helped me immensely. Um on my journey. On my 2-minute journey. Watching that video cuz then it was like UV stuff and I was like, "Uh-oh. Well, I don't want to do that. It's a bit complex." Um so let me pull out my Oh, here it is. It's on my desktop. I forgot I did that. Um Congo Rats on tutorial. Thank you. Um so here is my poster. Um yeah, that's me, bitch. Um I fucking did that. It's just the colors. Everything else is kind of trash. But the colors turn out really cool except for the red. I hate the red. She wanted it to be a square. I don't know if anybody else has seen a square poster, but I certainly the fuck haven't. So I thought that was whack. I was like, because I had done a thumbnail at work of what I wanted it to look like. This was not the thumbnail. Because I had to refigure out the composition because I didn't know how to do Um, I didn't know how to make it look good when it was a square. Whew. Um, my wrist is really bad today, so it's probably good that I said we were gonna 3D model. Um, but I really like how it turned out. The colors are really cool if you get rid of the woman. Um, and I know she's supposed to be like the evil or person or whatever. So red makes sense, but I actually did because his color is over here is the problem. So it's like getting into green. So if I go over here, this is its complement. Um, which is just fucking red, to be honest. Red orange. Thank you. The it's this specific area right here. The the blue shadow and the really bright like yellow light, it turns his face yellowy peachy in some areas where the yeah, it's awesome. It rocks. I won't lie. It's very I'm very good at art. No, it I was just glad that it turned out like this cuz it reminded me of the colored pencil drawings that I did cuz I did the red first and you can kind of tell cuz I probably could have figured out how to make it look better. Um I probably could make it look better. Hold on. Okay. See, that makes it saturated though. Maybe I do a desaturated brown. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I turned it in. And I don't think I'm gonna receive any commentary on it because I turned it in later than literally everybody else. I did turn it in a couple hours ago though, so let's fuck around and find out. Just for fun. I will an asshole and I think everybody else's kind of sucks, but I won't show you any of them because that feels kind of disrespectful. Um and like a disrespectful way to use my very tiny platform to make fun of other people's art. Uh but it is fucking hilarious how bad some of these are. I'm sorry. I inside me there are two wolves. Um one is I want to be nice to people who are learning and the other is don't care. Um and some of these people like upload them as JPEG files that I have to download, which not to be over dramatic pisses me off so fucking bad. Um but I don't know, we're supposed to be super deep. Like I don't know, even if you can't draw very well, please, like you could do a little composition, make it look like you know what you're doing. Like this one dude who doesn't know how to fucking draw at all. His is my favorite. It's a good poster. I like how it turned out. He's running around like, yeah, I don't know how to draw. Um, Good for him. Yeah. He wants to do motion graphics stuff. So he's in the he's in the animation stuff, but he's trying to learn more about motion graphics, which is a lot of what is it? After Effects. I always forget what it's called. Cuz I just don't fucking care. I don't like After Effects. Um but anyway, I because I finished my 3D modeling stuff, I have no idea what to do. Um I feel like if I popped open Blender, I wouldn't know what's going on anymore. We could pretend if we wanted to follow the schedule, or um we don't have to. But um yeah, I don't know what to do. I really fucked myself over in that regard. Yeah, pretending. Okay. The problem is that if we go off schedule, I don't know what to do in that regard either. Because emotionally, if I turned on Silent Hill, I think I'd kill myself. Um, and then because my wrist is bad, I'm not super jazzed to go around drawing. Um, what was I saying? Yeah, it's shaping up to be a stream. Oh no! You want to know what this is? This is the perfect opportunity. I've been sitting on a certain Jubilee video that I've wanted to react to for like 3 weeks. We have to watch it. Okay, this is perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect. The perfect opportunity. I can't believe I forgot. It's it's a Jubilee mask off video. And so there's the feminist one, there's the teen boy one, and then there's the Christian one. Unfortunately it's only 13 minutes long. Um but they have a lot of mask offs. Um so this will be great. I'm super excited. Fucking can I can easily make that longer. I'm so excited. I love Jubilee because of how bad it is. It rocks. Like I won't even lie. It's my favorite thing. I love being angry. Okay. Die Spotify. I'm personally a Darman man. And that's fair. I like Darman. Darman's fun. Darman is for fun. Um, Jubilee is to get mad. We haven't watched Jubilee in so long. Come on. Come on. I know you want to watch Jubilee. You don't, but that's okay. Shh, shh. Oh, wait. It actually, um, hey, didn't want to watch Hassan? That's a lot. You react to me reacting to Hassan reacting to whatever the hell he's watching. That'd be too many layers. We gotta put that away. That's way too meta. Shh. It's very low. Let me turn that down. Wow, that didn't change anything. Wow, you can't hear anything actually. Or can you? No, you can't. Why? So dumb. Okay. Um. Okay, we wanna. Okay, Shadow Reno, move. Okay. Get rid of game. Remove. Yes. Add. Audio output. Create new browser. Browser. Alright, sweet. Okay, just a little down.
What if you could speak your mind without fear of judgment?
I'm so excited!
We brought together 7
yes!
strangers, protected their identities, and created a space for them to be completely honest.
Not to be over
What will be
dramatic,
revealed?
but I could absolutely, if I was in this room, I'd be like trying to see other people to see who they were. I probably wouldn't even know them, to be completely honest with you. But I'd want, okay, please stop doing 2 subtitles, because that room is extremely well lit. All things considered. I mean, look at it. Because I, not to brag or anything, but can see quite well in the dark when it's like lit by the moon coming out of the window. Oh, you know, like it. This. I'd be able to see. I feel like. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
When they take the mask off.
I'm an asshole. I'd be like, tee, time to cause problems.
There is something wrong with LGBT people.
Oh my god. Starting off really strong. Let's go. I'm so excited. Wait. Oh god.
I'm gonna say.
Oh god. Agree is red. Okay. Why did they have agree be red? That's confusing me. Also, that's fucked up. That's so many of them. Okay. Okay, really quick. There was a hard drive. It might not have been a hard drive article. It was something. It was like, insane game developer switches the mana and health colors, so they make mana red and health blue. And that's kind of what this feels like a little bit, because disagree should be red and agree should be blue. And I know that in this circumstance, agree has a negative connotation because there is something wrong with LGBTQ people, but saying affirming that you agree with that statement should be blue because it is a positive response, if that makes sense. I think people should, but that's just me. Yeah, they should. So turn on the lights. Dox them. No, I'm just kidding.
A strong no. Yes, I believe that homosexuality is a sin.
But I guess we can't win. Even the disagree was like, homosexuality is in fact a sin. Where did they get these Christians? There are good Christians.
But saying that like LGBTQ plus whatever.
I fucking hate when straight people do that shit. LGBTQ plus what? You knew all the letters. You just said all of them in the proper order. You've heard it enough to know what you're talking about. What if they switched your light to red? That'd be so funny. They have control over their lights, which is how they agree or disagree. Because that happened in the feminist one, which I have seen, but if you're interested, we could goof on that one as well. But the feminist one, okay, we're gonna watch the feminist one after this. We have to.
People,
like, it's the law.
There's something wrong with them as people, as human beings. That's a harsh statement. So it's a hard topic.
This is a really sensitive topic because I know that a lot of LGBTQ people have been hurt by the church. They've been hurt by Christians. I personally have family members who identify as they, who are homosexual. While God hates sin, he loves the people, and he loves the homosexual, and he loves the transgender because he died for them. But the problem that I do see with LGBTQ people is that the lifestyle, it does take away a lot of things. They're depressed, they're lonely all the time, and that's not the life that
You still voted the other way, and also, why do you think gay people are depressed and lonely? It's because of people like you saying they're sinful and wrong for existing. This man is insane. Yes, King. Say it. I love homophobes. They're so funny because they say shit like this. They're just like, well, I don't want to be too mean, but you're the reason you're sad because you're gay. You're sad because you're gay. God, I love that.
God calls
Go
you.
on.
When you receive Christ, the Spirit of God can deliver you from homosexuality. And I've seen it happen. People who identify as bisexual or homosexual, and God delivers them, and they no longer choose to identify.
The reason that happens is they repress their identity. There are some sects of religion that he's so funny. You hate him? How could you hate him? He's just a little guy. Choose you mean yeah. And sometimes it's not even that. It's like they see God or whatever and they're just like, yeah, I'm gay, but I chose to marry a woman because um that's the only way I can get into heaven or like whatever because acting on your gay thoughts is the sin. But being gay is okay. There was an entire book. He's just a little homophobe. How yeah. There was an entire book this lady wrote about how she felt it was more like heaven, yeah. Um, where she wrote an entire book. I don't remember what it was called. Um, but she wrote an entire book about how she, a lesbian, was in a marriage with a man because she believed in God so much. Hold on.
That way.
Shut the fuck up, Dimitri. Give me 2 seconds. I might be able to find it. Probably not realistically. Because the video I watched about her is so fucking old. It's gonna be deep. I did not fucking watch that. It lied. I don't think I watched that either. Shallon Lester, classic. Her thumbnails are heinous, but that's okay, I love her. Here it is. She's reading it in parts.
Hey everyone.
Gay girl, good God. Hold on. I'll read you the synopsis if they have one. Here it is. In Gay Girl, Good God, author Jackie Hill Perry shares her own story, offering practical tools that helped her in the process of finding wholeness. Jackie grew up fatherless and experienced gender confusion. She embraced masculinity and homosexuality with every fiber of her being. She knew that Christians had a lot to say about all of the above, but was she supposed to change herself? How was she supposed to stop loving women when homosexuality felt more natural to her than homosexuality ever could? I'm sorry, heterosexual. It doesn't matter. You get it. Homosexuality good, heterosexuality bad. At age 19, Jackie came face to face with what it meant to be made new, and not in a church or through contact with Christians. God broke in and turned her heart toward him right in her own bedroom in light of his gospel. Read in order to understand, read in order to hope, or read in order, like Jackie, to be made new. It's God. So bad. Oh, good. And here's a book about how if you're gay, just don't have sex. That's good. Yeah, it's a nightmare. Gay girl, good God, is it's devastating and sad that she went through that because she's married to a man and they like don't. She doesn't like being with him, and you can tell because I've seen videos of her talking about it, and it's sad. It really sucks.
One
Let's go,
thing,
Dimitri. Speak on it.
the Lord says that if you have sinned against one law, you have broken all the laws. And so every single human being is wrong. Like if you ask that question, are homosexuals wrong? Well, sure. But are they a different type of wrong? No, they're not a different type of wrong. They are the same wrong as I am.
I feel like we tend to magnify the LGBTQ community. For example, I come from a Hispanic household and sexual abuse.
Can we go back to David? I literally can't decide if that was a good thing to say or not because it was so Christian. I just didn't understand. I think it was good. How many Christian people have cheated? Like, probably all of them. They give no incentive. If that makes it does not. Sorry, love you. Let me go back. Magnify. I'm gonna lose
For
it.
example, I come from a Hispanic household and sexual abuse is brushed under the rug so many times.
Straight.
But you choose to magnify, let's say, my gay cousin over my molester uncle. You know what I mean? It's
Facts, yeah.
there's something wrong with both.
And the question is then why do we magnify the sin of homosexuality? It's because no one goes around saying murdering's okay.
Did he just compare being gay to murder? I gotta go back and listen to what she said again because I didn't get it.
Sexual abuse
Okay,
is brushed
go
under
ahead,
the
Queen.
rug so many times.
Straight.
But you choose to magnify, let's say, my gay cousin over my molester uncle. You know what I mean? It's
Facts, yeah.
there's something wrong with both.
And the question is then
Huh? Did she just compare being gay to her sexual abuser uncle? Guy kisses another man, 27 dead, 8 injured, yeah. You know how you have to give 10% to your church? They don't ever say anything good, like they turn into good. Yeah. And look, and tithing is that's the income thing. Is specific to only certain kinds of churches. Like the Mormon church does tithing, and I think Jehovah's Witnesses do as well. Not all churches do the 10% of your income. Thank God. 10% of your income is an insane amount of money to be giving to your church. And churches don't pay taxes. So they're just taking your money, and for what? Because if it's like a church of, 15 people, I know I'm lowballing, but if they all make like $30,000 a year, and 10% of that is what? I can't do math, but it's quite a bit of money, and they're not paying taxes on it. And they're probably getting government subsidies or something. They have to be getting some government money, you know? Almost all in our area. Oh, cool. I mean, we do live rural, so that makes sense.
why do we magnify the sin of homosexuality? It's
yes,
because no one goes
Calvin,
around
say
saying
it.
murdering's okay, that theft is okay. But there are people going around saying, well, love
She
is
is,
love
and he is.
homosexuality is just love, and they're trying to justify it. And so the church has to do some sort of defense, and that's why this sin gets more attention than the others.
Yeah.
And so they can escape their shame not by marching down a street shouting pride,
Gay people
embrace
equals
who
murder.
you are, look within. They can escape their shame by casting it on Christ and receiving his
Yes,
forgiveness.
amen.
Women who get abortions.
Oh no. They knocked the gay people shit out of the park. Let's go.
Are
Let's do
murderers.
abortion. This is gonna be great. Okay, go ahead.
It is going to be kids. It takes away life.
Whoa. Where did they get these Christians? David, okay, I need David to do a lecture. Like a full lecture. Give me your opinions. I'm confused. Tell me. Gay people are fine, but killing babies is not. Come on, man. Baby murder is awesome. We gotta get those baby murder numbers up. Let's go. Come on, man.
Man or woman has no place taking a life that they didn't breathe into. There is no going around that one, I think, for Christians. You kill a baby.
It's not a baby.
That makes you a murderer.
It's not a baby.
This
I don't know.
topic,
I guess conceive.
sorry, gets me emotional because I've just seen people go through that and sorry.
Cry harder!
They feel it in their soul and in their
Then one
spirit
thing
that
that
it
probably
was wrong. And
speaking of, on Twitter, I saw a video of, I don't remember what country it was, but certainly wasn't fucking America, where every like baby born is sent home with like this box and it has an insane amount of shit in it. Like fucking baby clothes, formula, shit to help with the mother. I don't remember. It felt like some European country like that. You may have seen it. I really don't remember. I wish I had. Maybe I liked the tweet. Hold on. You know how much I love getting distracted. And I didn't see it too long ago, so it won't be that deep in my likes if I did like it. Uh-oh, I don't think I liked it. Oops. Well, we can't all be winners. Yeah, it was crazy. The amount of stuff that the country sent. I don't think I'll be able to find it. In the box, safe for the. Oh my god! Seriously? That rocks. 'Cause then if you're, fucking homeless, maybe just end homelessness, but go off. Or if you're in your car or you don't have the ability to afford a crib, probably just don't have a kid. Personally, if you can't afford to have a child, probably don't. But it is pretty cool that the government has the ability to give you stuff to have a child if you have one and choose to keep it but can't afford it. Again, I do think it is probably not a super smart idea to keep a kid that you can't afford having. But anyway, we can't all be winners.
they deal with that pain and that
Bro, what pain?
shame and
I wanted it
regret.
dead. Die.
My husband himself, him and his sisters, they are all a product of rape.
What?
And pain.
How many
and
kids?
that shame and regret. My husband himself, him and his sisters, they are all a product of rape.
All of them?
And
go
I
ahead.
mean, that's my husband. So to imagine that, like, he wouldn't be here if his mother didn't decide to keep them and raise them. It's that.
Uh, um, I don't even know what to say to that. I'm actually anti-life. So his father should be murdered. Sorry. No, I'm just kidding. I don't mean that. But your mom is assaulted and that's why you're okay, when you put it like that, that's the worst thing I've ever heard. But also the fact that all of her children, I don't know how many sisters this guy has because she's not being specific, so it's at least 2. So that's at least 3 kids that this woman had by way of rape. Like, how does who knows? She must agree in some capacity, considering she kept all of the children. Thanks to yours. Oh my god! Oh my god! That is what she's saying, isn't it? That's insane! That's insane! Who did this? Who made this? I'm losing it. I'm losing my
Maybe
mind.
was not in a good experience. Maybe you were raped. Maybe you were a victim to something abusive. Maybe
Someone
it wasn't planned.
knew. That's
but
good.
let me tell you something. God, he's never early, never late. He's always on time. And the fact that you were given this gift of life, and if you can't handle it or you can't take care of it, there are options.
Well, I'm just wondering then, what
Okay. Well, the options are all bad. Either you, if you keep it in this circumstance, you could keep it and not be able to afford it, right? You can keep it. Well, no. You can give it away. The best option is abortion in this circumstance. You could give it away, and put it up for adoption. You were assaulted for a reason? You're right, that is what she's saying. It's so bad. Jail for all of them. Okay, David. You said the most normal thing out of everyone the last time. Can I get a little be normal this time? Just a little. Please. But you can either put it up for adoption, and either that kid never gets adopted, goes through the foster system, and grows out of it, never having a stable home life, or they're adopted by some like shitty people who want like welfare payments and shit like that, or they get really, really lucky and are adopted and go into a stable home, or if you're even luckier, someone in your family would want to keep your baby for you. Just remember, God slavery is assault, theft, sinning, arson. He died for these sins, so you better make good use of them. Okay, if I was God and I died for these people's sins, go wild, you know? Like, fucking go crazy. No, I'm just kidding. It's a funny way to think, though, to be honest. Because, like, I don't know. I didn't die for nothing. Go ahead. Be gay.
what would
Stick
you
it in
think
another
of
dude's
people
ass.
who,
I don't
like,
care.
stand outside of like abortion places and try to stop people?
It makes me so upset, like the people who just protest and try to shove and judge and condemn others. That is not love. That is not God. That is not how he would
I
handle
died
people.
for your ass, be gay.
Jesus is very gentle, and he would not make them feel like they cannot come to the Father because they are in shame or not worthy.
I do want to address, I think there's a misunderstanding about what people do who stand out in front of abortion clinics.
Oh,
What they're doing is
jeez.
not
Calvin is even worse than Dimitri. Calvin is the most insane motherfucker here. So I'm just, I can't be accused of those things. Calvin, fuck off indeed. What is wrong with this man? He does stand it. He's like, you misunderstand what those people do. It's like, okay, are you the people? 'Cause jail, if so.
abusing them, they're not attacking them, they're letting them know that there's options, telling them about crisis.
They're
training, just
not, though. Some people literally do stand outside of abortion clinics um to threaten them and shit. But even if they aren't and they're telling them about other options, fuck off. It's one, none of your business, and two, it is literally functionally attacking people and putting they're already in a position of extreme duress. I'm sure it's not a fun thing to realize you're pregnant, can't afford it, don't want it, etc., etc. Dude, honestly, if I found out that I was pregnant, I would flip out. I would freak. And if I had somebody come up to me in my moment of vulnerability trying to tell me to keep it, oh my god, I'd lose my fucking mind. I would lose it. Prison, jail, death sentence. Have a good day.
Centers offering to adopt their children, explaining them what an abortion really is.
No, they're not. 100% every one of them was motherfuckers is lying. A good 99% of the time, an abortion is a pill. And that's it. It gets a little more complicated when you get into like later trimesters or whatever. But like the majority of abortions, it's a pill. Heavy flow period, that's it. The protesters is that birth control said, yeah, they do hormone therapy too at Planned Parenthood. So I think there was this one tweet I think I saw. It was this trans woman going in to a Planned Parenthood to get hormones, I think. And these people outside of a Planned Parenthood tried to stop her and be like, don't get an abortion. It's like, brother, I can't. You know? Sorry, do these people not remember the thousands of it? Literally, like, people bombed abortion clinics, didn't they? Did they murder Uh-oh. That's such... Oh, man.
They're doing really important work. And if we all
This is a
believe
good
that
video.
abortion is murder, and we all just said that we do, well then what it is mass murder. It's genocide in the United States. It's worse than the Holocaust.
Stop! That's literally one of my favorite arguments, is that it's worse than the Holocaust. Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Are you psychotic? Worse than the Holocaust? What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Okay, let's run that back.
Mass murder. It's genocide in the United States. It's worse than the Holocaust. And so I wouldn't want to throw stones at someone who's out in front of the concentration camp saying, don't murder Jews. I would want to go alongside that person and applaud that person for being courageous. And I think that's really important work that all Christians should support to help try to fight abortion in this country.
I have
insane.
had sex outside of marriage.
Dude, me too. Jail, prison.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm at the right light now.
Everyone was doing it. We're on many cycles with that. Like, I've had an orgy with females. I've had, that.
That's why she didn't want to say homosexuals are wrong. Is because she's had sex with another woman before. That's why she disagreed earlier, is because she's gay. I fucking hate it here. Poor
One
woman.
person you can just hit up anytime you want to, and they're available. At some point you have to stop avoiding a sin, because God hates not sinners, but the sin, because it comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And I'm now married, and my husband abstained till marriage.
Of course,
and he
Calvin
has had to
hasn't
deal with
gotten dicked
the
down
repercussions
before.
of my sin in the past.
Oh, they all like
Yeah,
murdered
I wasn't
people. Yeah,
saved until I was 20.
hell
and
for all
before
of you.
that
It's all the
time,
same. All sins are the same.
I did
Sorry.
have sex outside of marriage, and even when I was first becoming Christian, I would hear people say, oh, you can't have sex outside of marriage. And I said, okay, well, I'll do everything else, but I won't do that one thing, because that's a really hard thing to give up.
You know, when you have sex with somebody.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, say it again.
I can't have sex outside of marriage. And I say, okay, well, I'll do everything else, but I won't do that one thing because that's a really hard thing to give up.
They get emotional. What that guy is saying is like, oh, I'll be Christian, but I have to have sex outside of marriage because I'm horny. So you just get to like pick and choose what you want to do? It's okay. You could have. I guess so. God, he's just so weird. Just jerk off like a normal Christian. Okay? Rub one out in shame and remorse like a normal Christian. Doing better than like sex really easy. So just be busy all the time. It's fucking easy. I do it all the time.
You know, when you
Like-
have sex with somebody, it's really hard to move on from that. You start feeling all types of things with yourself, and it's just remembering that God doesn't say this to be mean or to be a dictator, but to protect you.
Yeah, if I can add to that, to be completely honest with you, I'm scared of sex. I had a very traumatic experience when I was younger
Penny, those are
where
buzzwords.
I've
Stop.
had family members intend to take advantage of me. And because of that traumatic experience, I just have had that fear to be enclosed with just one man in a room.
Even though I
Why? Oh my god, this next part's gonna rock. I hope it's Kelvin. Anyway, I bet it's fucking Kelvin. I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay. I was gonna say something. Let me go back. Oh yeah, I remembered. Why are so many... Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's like... Why are so many of these women in this room in particular? Why do they have close connection to like severe trauma? Like that one girl with her 3 times rape victim mother-in-law, and then this woman who's had like her abusive family members, and then that other lady who made like a incest uncle comparison, implying that she has had experience with that before. There's too much, and and you start to wonder, like, is it Christianity that's the problem? Like, you know, like, if this many people are having issues, there's got to be something with it, you
To
know?
be enclosed with just one man in a room.
even though I have not lost my virginity, pornography has been something that has been rampant in my
Oh
life.
god,
And
David's a fucking dweeb. Hate it here. Way less funny than I thought it was gonna be. I wish it was Calvin. This sucks. So believing if he was later. Oh god, that's awful and sad. Religion is terrible. It's a disease. Hate it here.
that sexual sin as well is truly, in my spiritual experience, has been almost equal. Going wrong against God,
Almost
going wrong against
equal?
self, that brings so much shame, so much guilt. But
He
when
did
the
rub
forgiveness
one out
comes,
within guilt
we
and shame,
see
just like I
the
told
true
him to.
glory of God, because we see how broken we were and how reformed we are through Christ.
Can I get one normal Christian?
Anyone
please?
who isn't Christian is going to hell.
This is gonna rock. In my experience. David, not the
For me,
agree.
This one's a pretty easy one. John 14:6, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. If we're Christians,
Rubbing one out
when
for
we say we
God.
believe in the Bible, either we
This
believe
one's
what
for you,
Jesus
big man.
said or we
Can't
don't.
wait for Calvin. He's talking right now. Go ahead. I actually
believe in
wasn't listening.
the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me.
There he is.
If we're Christians, when we say we believe in the Bible, either we believe what Jesus said or we don't.
Yeah, it's a tough sentence to answer, and to be honest, I suppose I can't just flatly say yes or no, so it's tough. But with that being said, what does Christian really mean?
Yeah, I agree with that. Well, I said no because everybody uses the word Christian now, right? I believe there's Christians who aren't going to go to heaven.
What about
Me
people
too.
who subscribe to like,
You.
say Judaism or Islam?
It goes back to the Bible. It says that to go to heaven, you have to confess with your mouth and believe in your heart that Jesus Christ is Lord. And there's a lot of people who don't identify as Christians who believe that. What if there's a Satanist on his deathbed? At that moment, they confess with their mouth and they believe in their heart. Like, they didn't live their whole lives being Christian. Are they going to go to hell? I don't believe that. So I think to say that if you're not Christian, you're going to go to hell, it's kind of an absolute.
What if
that?
a tried and true baby rapist murderer on his deathbed said that? Is he going to heaven? You know, like, that's the logic you're using right now. Like, some people believe that heaven is like gonna confess my love for the devil on my deathbed. That's the spirit queen. Get him. But, like, that's the logic that she's using right now, is that so long as they believe in our Savior Jesus Christ, you're good to go. Anyone can get on in there. There's no wait list or line. Let's get it. You know, like, and that feels weird to me because then they'll be like, homosexuals go to hell because they sinned. But it's like, okay, what if that homosexual is a Christian? You know? I was gonna major party. What's the devil gonna do? Get me out of heaven, man. Get out of here.
Drives more people away from Christianity than brings them in.
I'm thinking of babies that have died, and I don't think that they would go to hell because they didn't even know how to make a sound.
Are you I mean, technically they do, but go off.
God gives us a choice
Oh, that's all you're saying? All right. Solid argument, queen.
whether we want
Get
to
it.
spend eternity with Him or whether we don't. And
Honestly, are you serious? I was waiting for Dimitri to come back in, so this is
that's a
good.
free will choice that He gives to all of us. We all have to accept that we all are sinners, and the wages of sin is death. The wages of sin is separation from God. But I've heard people's stories who didn't even
the
know
abortus
the Bible and had near-death experiences where they actually went and
a good
visited
question.
hell the way that it was described in the Bible.
I'm scared of dying.
That one was boring. It's the garbage. Oh no. Yeah. Woo! They're actually going in COVID vaccines. I'm sorry. You got it mixed up. You got a little confused.
To live is Christ and to die is gain. That's my father's favorite verse. We are gaining eternal life. We are gaining a new faith. We are gaining a new body. We are gaining
I hate all these people.
everything. Not that being here doesn't have its joy.
Not
but to be
a
with
single
him,
good
obviously, is
person in this room.
Yeah. I always say I can't wait to
Did
die.
someone say period?
My mom
to be with him, obviously,
is
is
the best. Yeah. I always
Someone
say I
said
can't wait to
period?
die. My mom hates it. I always saying it's like, God, take me now. Not suicidal, but we're always saying.
But I get what you mean. I know what I get what you mean.
My sister and I,
Literally.
yeah, we're always like, God, just come take us. Like, we don't want to be here anymore. I look
Okay, so pull that again. Well, she really seemed like she wanted to go. To the point where it was, I'm not suicidal, but. It's like, but? Milady. I'm not suicidal, but.
Look forward
Girl, you
to
good?
the day where I see the saints gathered worshiping Christ and I could cry about
Who the
it.
fuck are you?
It is.
Did
it
you
is
speak
gonna
at
be
all?
so surreal and so beautiful, and death is
Girl,
just.
are you okay? I don't think any of
the
them
way
are
to get
okay.
there.
I fear losing my non-believer friends and family.
It would be the greatest pain to go to heaven and not
I hope
see
heaven
your
is bringing
siblings
it.
there.
Probably is.
I mean, my dad isn't saved, and half my family are Catholic, And I can't imagine a more miserable place than away from the perfect creator of all things.
In John 6, Jesus says that of all those that the Father has given me, I will not lose one.
He
And
keeps
so
quoting the Bible,
God
and
is
it's pissing me
faithful
off.
and just, and I trust God that He will save all of His people. I do pray for my loved ones who are unbelievers. I share the gospel with them, but ultimately I know it doesn't depend on me.
He's
Salvation is in
psychotic.
His hands, so it's not
Just
for
go.
me to fear or worry.
In the Bible,
That's so fucked up.
it says that it's God's will for everyone to be saved. But at the same time, the truth is that not everyone will. When I was an unbeliever, I would always wonder, why are Christians always wanting to shove their beliefs down my throat? We know what the Bible says, that people will go to hell. And if we don't tell people about it, that blood is almost on our hands.
Yeah, he's a fucking
And
dickhead. I hate this
do
man.
fear that there will be people that I know and love who won't ever come to God, but I know that there is still hope for them.
We'll have you put your masks back on.
Look at this twink bitch, Calvin. Hate this man. Gonna pinpoint him in a crowd. Hey, people that live. Bible is the original weapon. Yes, and you should say it. The Bible is okay. Hey, you, Calvin. Gonna kill him. Conservative parents, liberal teachers. I watched that one today. And it was very good. God, it was so fucking funny. Shit, I was gonna say something.
My name is Kobe
Shut
Thurman.
the fuck up. But I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, I've been sitting on this one too. I haven't seen it. Or have I? Maybe I have. Was there a variance of this one? I don't think I've seen this one. We are. Hold on. I have to find it. I fucking love Middle Ground though, like don't get me wrong. Spectrum is really good too. Okay, we can watch Spectrum after this. Hold on. Where the fuck is Mask Off? Can I have a little Mask Off, please? Can I have a little bit of... There it is. There's so many. Okay. Just kidding. There's... like 2. They lied. We will, but there's not very many. Because I've seen the Teen Boys one. It's boring. I don't like the Teen Boy one. I haven't seen the Teen Girl one. I also haven't seen the Black People one. The Black People one feels weird. Like I don't think I'm gonna watch that one. But we'll watch the feminist one and we can watch the Teen Girl one.
Is murder, and I still support it. 3, 2, 1.
That's no. I agree. So, okay, we have to start that over. That started
Abortion
way too fucking
is
fast.
Murder, and I still support it.
Okay. Look at that fucking question or statement and tell me if that makes any goddamn sense. Yes, let's go, baby murder. Woo! But what the fuck is this, man? What does that mean?
3, 2.
Like, what if I don't think abortion is murder? You know? Like, what then? And the way these brain rotten freaks answer is the worst. Spoilers.
I don't want to get flamed for this, but I have a rationale.
Oh
What
wait,
if you could
that
speak your
wasn't a
mind without fear of judgment?
God.
We brought together 7 strangers, protected their identities, and created a space
I
for
thought
them
we
to
were
be
gonna
completely
jump right in.
honest.
Fuck the intro.
What
is
will
going
be
on?
revealed
Piss
when
off.
they take the mask off?
Fucking love Jubilee.
I
Oh,
have
we're not
slut
even
shamed
starting with the
someone.
abortion one? Spoilers, man. The fuck? Writers agree. I keep fucking forgetting.
Hell yeah, I have. I mean,
I probably did it last week. You know what I mean? Like, I think I don't do it to people's faces, but
Why
like,
is there not any men in this? Men can be feminists also. This is just woman. Feminist woman. You know? But whatever. I'm not upset. You're upset.
misogyny runs so deep. I'm gonna think bad things about a girl that's prettier than me. I'm gonna like, oh, you know, a slut. I'm gonna think that.
I went to Catholic school, so we were forced to sign chastity cards, like physical cards. We had the
my
whole
bad, you're right.
presentations where they literally
Excuse
would like
me.
wrap a present and then like rip it
I'm a
apart and kick it and be
Meninist.
like, this is what happens when you have sex before marriage. And like, I was definitely kind of to some of my like first friends who had been like having sex for a while or whatever. It's definitely partially a product
brain
of,
run. I'm telling you.
religion.
This
and
is what
the
no
way that
theory
this
does to
whole
a
country
motherfucker.
is tied into Protestantism and everything as well.
When I was in the 8th grade, there was this girl, my friend group, they would slut shame her because she was always like hypersexual. And once me and her got
Leftist
close,
theory.
I found out that she was sexually assaulted.
LMAO?
And so, you know, ever since she told me her story,
I'm a little
stopped
freak.
slut shaming. Even if I don't agree with what someone is doing, I just say that is their business and they will take it up with God on their judgment day. It don't got nothing to do with me.
I've used my sexuality for personal gain.
This one's awful. Like, why did you ask this? I'm so, like, who wrote this video? They should go to jail. It's awful. I don't get it. What does it matter? Why is this a feminist specific question? I'm like 100% sure non-feminist women have also used their sexuality for gain. Men, maybe. But it's always like a woman thing. And I don't... yeah. I wanted to take your friend's assault to be like, thinking of sex. Yeah, that's... I wasn't even paying attention to what she was saying. I was so caught up in the euphoria of talking about leftist theory. I like to see these people actually meet people who get abortions and say that to their face. People assaulted people when I child got the worst news. They stole this. God. They probably would, because they're fucking idiots. You know? It's bad. These ladies aren't as bad as the Christians from the last video. These are like liberals, so they'll be annoying in a different way. The Christians were awful because they were like, I fucking hate gay people and think they should be given the electric chair. And then these ladies are just like, yeah, kill all men, but I'm serious about it. And it's awful. They're people are weak when they don't encourage charm. Oh god, that's awful. Oh hey man, how you doing? Just watching a Mask Off Jubilee video, a fan favorite for no one but me. I fucking love Jubilee. It rocks. Let's go.
Listen,
give me
if
the
I'm gonna be
abortion
oppressed
one.
for it,
Give me the abortion
I'm gonna
question.
use it to my advantage when I want to. Like, it's something that is unavoidable.
It's
Okay, I think I misunderstood the question. Okay, so I like your answer. I'm gonna flip it. Oh, good. I was like, okay, got it. All right. My whole life I felt like I was sexualized, and I was an early bloomer too. So I felt like I was constantly sexualized as a child, and when I got like past like losing my virginity and then being groomed and then being assaulted, and I got to the age where I was like, that's so f***ed up that it was kind of like a revelation for myself, being like, if it's what'll get me like what I need, I'll use it.
Yeah.
That's so sad. What the fuck? Holy shit. Are you okay? Holy fuck. Huh? Like, I was assaulted, so now I'm sexual because that's what people want. That's what I know people want. Go to therapy. Hello? It's only body for labor on a day. That's the spirit, man. Let's go. And I mean, I would sell feet pics, to be honest. What I'm saying is, if you don't Oh, for sure. I'll let you know. But we'd have to share, because I'm interested as well. Maybe I'll get on that sugar baby dating app. They have one of those, right? Let's all get on. Shall I discuss this? I'm not sure what you mean, but we're gonna move on.
You know, like, if I'm gonna get catcalled, I might as well get something out of it.
Like,
Okay,
not
but what are you
monetary personal gain,
getting out
but
of it besides
internal personal gain.
discomfort?
Yeah, like fitting in, getting positive reinforcement, that sort of thing. I still feed into the insecurity of, if I'm not getting that,
one recession
what
away
am I
from
worth? And I feel like
too,
that's very
man.
dangerous. I'll be, you know, getting dressed for a night out or to go out, and I'm like, why am I wanting to dress a certain way? What kind of attention do I really want to get?
I'm sorry. That is the stupidest question I've ever heard in my life. I don't care what these people have to say. I don't. Just get a really, really, really good pedicure. One back piece. Chicken nugget away from Singapore. You can back piece, like bad piece. I am one back piece of bad chicken nugget. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to redo that one. I don't understand what you're trying to say. I love you.
Not all women should be believed.
Another banger of a question from Jubilee. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I'm about to gonna. Okay, me too. If you get the little shitty,
and then figure out if I
icky part in a chicken nugget, I'll kill myself.
I rethought this.
I think that the first thing that jumped into my head that made me like go with, like I agree with this, is all those stupid ass white women that call the cops irresponsibly and without reason and stuff like that. That's sort of where my logic went in on this.
Very
Not
bad.
so much regarding like SA.
Chicken
and stuff
has
like
to be
that,
good.
because
By law.
I would support any woman in that. Even if she's lying, I'm still gonna believe her.
I feel like there's like a line. Obviously, believe all women when it comes to, you know, sexual assault. But then there's like the line that like
You had.
knowing
Oh
that
my
people are
god, I'm
bad.
so sorry
You
about your
know,
bad
there are people
piece
who
of chicken.
want to do harm, and if they're a woman, then it sucks. You know.
Then
I guess why I went with this is to say, not immediately saying no right away, and to be like, okay, here we are. This happened. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. You know, I think for me it comes from the misogynistic like idea that
This is another question that's really fucking stupid to me. 'Cause like, no, not all women should be believed. The saying is believe women, which is like, if they're a woman and they come to you and they're just like, hey, I was assaulted, you believe them. It's not that every single woman that comes up to you with some crazy ass story should be believed. This shouldn't be legal. Wait, this is a different vid one. What?
a lot of women just
I
like
don't
lie
know what you're trying to say.
because
Sorry,
they're,
man.
like Jezebels and you
Not
know, like, they're just kind of
Jezebels!
like tricksters for some reason. Like a lot of people, specifically men, think like, oh well, they're just saying it to get fame or fortune or whatever. And I'm like, can you name one of the people that Bill Cosby
Jezebels?
assaulted?
I mean, she's
No.
right. Christians
my
do say
initial,
that.
Similar to you, it's just like, yes, like I want to hear what this woman has to say because I've been lied to way more by men in my life than by women.
Generally, their takes on that one are
Canceling
fine.
men is necessary.
I fucking hate this question. 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 Huh? What does this mean? Tell me what this means. Look me in the eyes. Tell me what it means.
For progress.
Why did you answer agree so fast? Why'd you answer agree so fast? You. Ooh, Like, what does it mean? What does that mean? Canceling men is necessary for what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Men are necessary for progress. They're the ones that made the system. That they built the patriarchy. And they are not only being benefited, but also harmed by the patriarchy. Where, like, men have to have no feelings except for anger and contentness. You are being harmed. You are allowed to be sad. It's okay, man. It's all good. So I just don't get this anti-male sentiment from feminists. And this is more what no theory does to a motherfucker. Because, like, I read a whole book about it. No sad, only man thoughts now. Oh. Like, drives me up the wall. Because, like, canceling isn't real. It's also not fucking real. I just don't get it. Canceling won't do anything to move the movement forward. And then it doesn't do anything anyway. Like, outside of the movement. If you're sad, did you know you're mostly taken away? Yeah, to cancel men, we have to cut off your balls. I'm sorry. No more balls. You're not allowed. If you want to be a feminist. Those are the rules. Word. Good to hear. But man, if I was in this video, I'd fucking lose my mind. I'd be so pissed off if somebody asked me this fucking question. What are you saying to me right now? It doesn't mean anything. God, it makes me so mad. Jubilee's so cool. Thank God. Yes,
like
let's get those
it's a double-edged
agrees.
sword.
And,
I'm not
yes,
necessarily
double-edged
pro
sword.
cancel
Let's
culture, but I'm pro
go.
holding people accountable. But I feel like with canceling men, I feel like we saw this a lot with who was it?
Why are they working on the basis that cancel culture is real? It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's the consequences of your own actions. Like, if you say the fucking N-word and people are like, hey, don't say the N-word, those are consequences. It's not fucking cancel culture. It's made up. It's fucking made up. Shut the fuck 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 up. I don't.
Andrew Tate. It was really good that we were bringing attention to it, and women saw how much of a scumbag he was. And I feel like a good amount of men did too. But at the same time, it became kind of like
it literally makes it worse.
Entertainment for men.
There is a fine line between, like, because the problem is that going into a conversation with a man as a woman, they aren't going to listen to you. So, because you are a woman. So going into that, knowing that, feminism is knowing that energy is, yes, let's go. Feminism, yes. But, like, going into a conversation with a man and being like, hey, the patriarchy is bad for me and for you. The man is going to be like, no, I don't fucking believe you. I love the patriarchy. You sound like a crazy woman right now. That's not going to work. But what's going to be even worse is being like, you're a man, so you're bad. That's going to make them listen even fucking less. Oh my God. I am going to turn myself into the police so I can go to jail. So I don't have to live on this fucking planet anymore in society with everyone else because everyone is so fucking stupid. Oh my God.
I agree with, like, accountability for sure. I feel like canceling someone or canceling a singer or a rapper or whatever, just like not listening to their music or not.
How old are these people? Can we just get, like, one woman over the age of 40 or something? Just one. And I know she'd probably be a little weird because she's over the age of 40. She'd probably be like, vaccines cause autism, and that'd be a little fucking weird, but we can move past that for her take on what the fuck is canceling. She'd say that, and it'd rock. Did the patriarchy... So, these are important questions. They have to be considered in our move towards a better society.
Supporting them, but like men as a system, that's like not possible. They hold the power, so like not, you know, engaging with them isn't gonna like progress us any further. We have to engage with them to progress further.
Yes.
You need to
It's so normal, except for that weird shit at the
converse
beginning.
with the issue to have the issue fixed. Like, because if you like run to cancel someone, then they're gonna be defensive and not learn anything from it.
Thanks,
Like,
Simone.
if somebody
She's right too.
really and truly, I think, should be canceled like fully, they should just be like convicted, like put behind bars. Like, there is a crime, a real crime.
Sometimes jail doesn't even work because like Bill.
She was so right. The disagrees are killing it right now, because they're correct. But this next part, I remember this part, and it fucking pissed me off so
Cosby's
bad.
out of jail. Like he got out on a technicality. It's exactly. I don't trust the system. I as much as the example I'm currently always going back to is the Brock Turner case, because if you know he raped a girl and he got 6 months probation, served 3 of it, and the way I've seen cancel culture help in that case, I feel like sometimes cancel culture can step in where the law and our government and our judicial system fail.
I'm gonna replay that so we can listen to it again. Just this bit.
You know, he raped a girl and he got 6 months probation, served 3 of it, and the way I've seen cancel culture help in that case, I feel like sometimes cancel culture can step in where the law and our government and our judicial system fail.
But cancel culture doesn't do that. You know? Like, the worst case of cancel culture working, so to speak, that I've seen, well, Andrew Tate recently, but also Shane Dawson. And he's still fucking kicking. He is still on platforms making money. And honestly, he probably committed some crimes. I don't remember what crimes, but he was a pedophile, if we're being honest. That's what I know about him, is he was a fucking pedophile. And that's probably jail time. I say probably. No, that's jail time. But go ahead. I'm opening the door. Go ahead. Get in there. Get in jail. Go ahead. It's for you. Get it. There you go. You know? Like, but that didn't happen. Cancel culture didn't put him in jail. It didn't make it so he spent less money. It didn't stop him from harming children. He still has access to other people, which implies that he has the ability to interact with children, which is not fucking good. So cancel culture didn't do anything. It didn't fill in the gaps of the judicial system. What are you saying? Didn't do shit. He's still out there. Like, sure, Andrew Tate got banned off of every platform humanly imaginable, but apparently he's flying to fucking... Well, he just got unbanned recently, thanks to Elon Musk. But apparently he's fucking flying to visit Elon Musk and tell him how awesome he is or something. Like, suck his dick or some shit. Like, Andrew Tate's still out there, still fucking kicking, committed, like, human trafficking, like sex trafficking and shit. He didn't go to jail because he fucking escaped to Romania or whatever. Like, the judicial system didn't do shit. It didn't do anything. And neither did cancel culture, because he's still out there. So, there's like... I just was like, stick with it. But like, there's, you know? But anyway, sorry. Consider the fact when you cancel someone, you're filtering the media from harmless speech. Just give it. Typically, like, some of the media from Harlem Streets, which is good for the people's effect. Really happens, Nolan, it does. I don't understand what you're trying to say. I'm sorry, man. I'm a fucking idiot. I get it if it's social media, but also look at Twitter right now. Elon is actively unbanning people who cancel, so it doesn't matter. People support a big. Oh god, you guys are on a different level. So have fun with that conversation.
Is murder, and I still support
my
it.
favorite question. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it.
I feel like it's a really worded question in a way. That's interesting. Yeah, I didn't think about the phrasing of the question.
I don't want to get flamed for this.
No, but I have
a rationale. Yeah. So I 100%, anybody that wants an abortion should have full access, no barriers, everything. I think, and I'm not even sure I agree with saying that it's murder, but I think that sometimes people talk about abortion very callously and ignore the like trauma that is associated with it, even if you have zero regrets, like it's the best decision you've ever made in your life.
Book, girl.
Women that I've, listened to and heard from and read, opinions from, it's still like a traumatic experience. I don't know, I think you guys understand what I'm trying to say, but I think just the weight of it now has been lessened a little bit. I think that is shifting back again though because of the awful recent events. But I would say for the past like 5 years or so, I've just heard it in my own communities like tossed around lightly, and I don't necessarily think that it should be handled really lightly.
I agree with
What the fuck was she trying to say at the last part there? Like, she had me in the beginning. She was just like, yes, I don't think abortion is murder. Everyone should have access to it. Don't say anything else. You're done. That's it. Shh. That's enough. You've had enough speaking. Let somebody else talk now. You're starting to sound like a fucking idiot.
I feel like it's like, if it were to be considered murder, I would still support it.
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah, then yeah, I would say that. Because it's not, it's still, even if it is murder, it's not an easy choice. Like, that makes it even more of a difficult conversation, It's like such a deeper thing.
It's such a deeper thing. It's funny how you rarely hear from people who have had an abortion because apparently you'll get there in a second. They actually have a lady who had an abortion. Well, yeah, having an abortion probably isn't fun, but they chose that. Yeah. And I mean, like, I understand the traumatic aspect of it and stuff, and I've obviously never had an abortion before. But like, I don't know. It is a heavy topic because it involves children, and I definitely don't like going to the doctor for like normal shit, like getting my heart checked. So having it be this like important to like go someplace and get an abortion, I would not remember that situation with love in my heart. I would probably be like, this is not something I had a good time doing today. I'm just being honest. I don't like the doctor, and pregnancy freaks me out so fucking bad. So having that happen to me, oh god, I'd probably fucking kill myself before going to get an abortion.
Abortion is actually making me really emotional.
Okay, no, I mean
that. I just gave birth in February.
Oh wait, never mind. She didn't have an abortion, or did she?
I love my son. He's like my world.
I don't remember. Maybe she didn't have an abortion. I guess you're right. We don't care about people who've had abortions' opinions.
Thank you. I recently thought I was pregnant again. And,
oh yeah, okay. She almost had to get an abortion. Was kind of the situation.
And he made me. I've been going But I knew if I was pregnant this one, I wouldn't have been able to keep. So, and I just know, like some people who I know, they wouldn't have understood it. Yeah.
And it was like that other lady holding her hand was like, oh, maybe humanity is maybe there shouldn't be a nuclear war to destroy the entire planet. Maybe people are good.
Thank you for sharing that with us. And that's the reality, you know? It's not
like everyone was so
people are
supportive and nice,
maliciously
but the Christians were
trying
like, "I'll kill you."
You know what
So
I
that
mean?
was
It's like,
fun.
it's
Bad
a
vibes with the
choice,
Christians.
And am I going to be able to provide for myself and my already born child? Or, you know, is this going to be healthy for my mental health? It's not like you are maliciously trying to destroy a clump of cells. It's your life, and that matters more than
Okay, but if I wanted to destroy the clump of cells, I could and I will.
in my opinion, than any kind of potential baby. Absolutely. I feel like
What if I
because
wanted to
of
do it for
this-
fun?
Of the dissolve of Roe v. Wade.
Yeah,
like,
queen, but also
I feel like I don't even want to try to have kids anymore. Like they're doing the opposite thing to us. There are so many women who want to try, but we've heard the stories of women who have miscarriages and go in and try to get seen by a doctor and say, we can't do that, so we call your lawyer. And I have so many health issues. I have endometriosis, I have PCOS. Like I have everything under the female sun that could exist. I could very easily carry a pregnancy that's not good. Yeah. I could very easily
carry a
die
pregnancy
from a
that's not
powered
good.
pregnancy. And the fear that if for one day this expanded.
That's why watching the Christians talk about abortions in the way that they were was just so fucking insane to me, because I was like, okay, what about other religions? You know, like I wanted to hit them with it. I was like, what about other abortions? Yeah, you know, other abortions, and other religions.
I could die, you know, and it's so scary, and it deters women like me who are on the fence from even wanting to have kids.
The future isn't female.
This question is also fucking stupid. Why are we...
As much as I want to fight for it, I see this misogyny in my brothers, and you know, my father even told me when I was in high school, I asked him, I said, do you think men are superior to women? And he said, yeah, to my face. I'm his eldest daughter.
Holy fuck.
His only daughter, you know. So that hurts, and
that would fucking suck ass. Oh my god. Yeah, I do believe I am a man and better than you. Dad. What the fuck? What the? Hello?
See that?
Okay.
It puts a really gray tone over the world for you. I guess I'm super radical, and I'm like, just end all of this stuff. Like, and so I feel like
if you were radical, you would have been fucking enraged by the canceling men question off.
Is for the time being. I want to end gender as a whole because I think it's binding and it's oppressive. So I feel like the future is neither female nor male.
I don't know. I do like the concept of gender because to some degree it is not who we are as a whole, but it does make us. I like identifying as a woman, and also I'll challenge that by saying who are going to be the ones to be the voices for queer people and non-binaries, because it's not going to be cis hetero men.
That's true.
It's going to be women.
Okay, but what about other queer people? Can't they be the voices for themselves? You fucking little freak. The future is Zaza. Let's go. Oh my god. You know that one person that everyone on TikTok hates and then they like got ran off the platform or whatever? Someone asked, or was it someone different? It doesn't really matter. It was somebody. And so somebody had been like, what are some gender neutral names for parents? Like mom, dad. So they were like a potential for like a potential parent name if you're non-binary is Zaza, which was the funniest shit on the planet. I loved Zaza. Who made that? Put that away. Oh god.
Yeah, no.
We're gonna have you put your masks back on.
Straight women are so fucking annoying. This shit was awful. Zaza, yeah. It rocked. It was very good.
Thank you so much.
Fucking Calvin Core. That's what she looks like. The liberal parents one was so fucking funny, by the way. Okay. Do we want to watch the Teen Girls one or no? Because there was so why the man, I don't know. I guess it's close to Mama. Maybe. I'm not really sure. I'd really rather not be called Mama myself. For more than one reason, but also, yeah, I don't know, it doesn't feel correct. Maybe Dad would be weird too. Switch yourselves. I'm rocking with Zaza. Fair enough. Because then the dad version of that would be Dada. And that's like a baby thing. Which is probably why Mama makes me feel weird. If other people can do it, but not at me. Back to the previous talk, I felt nauseous after eating everything. And I looked up, I was like, hey, maybe. I was like, well, that's not. Next to Mary. There's no muscle. My coworker. Oh no, I forgot about that. LMAO. Parents. Okay. I don't want to watch the Teen Girl one, to be honest.
My name is Kobe Thurman, and I'm about to get my application.
Shut the fuck up. Do I forgive? Wait, what? Okay, never mind. I don't know what that is. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there was a fucking diagnosed sociopath. There was a incel Ask Me Anything. That shit was fucking awesome. I loved the incel Ask Me Anything. White people, this one's gonna go hard, to be honest. Jubilee in Spanish, wow. Do all men think the same? Christians think the same? Criminals? We gotta see the white people. Okay, we'll do the white people one.
I don't know, Halloween is just like a weird holiday to be dressing up as anybody else's culture.
You can say the same thing about any costume. Are you gonna tell a 6-year-old girl that she can't dress up like a pirate because she doesn't know the history of pirates? Like,
well, that's very different.
What?
This is gonna be fucking awesome. I'm so excited. White people are so funny. Yes. Where is this at? Okay, fair enough. Guy in a hat? He's gonna.
White people have culture.
What's it say? What?
3, 2, 1.
Stop taking pirate culture. Ooh, woke jean jacket guy in the back?
White. If you're from England, if you're from Australia, if you're from wherever, South Africa, you know, we all have these crazy places we come from.
Okay, but that's not being white. That's being English or French or.
But as a white person, it's not really a culture. You can have culture.
Yes.
Like I'm hella Irish, obviously,
Yes.
and that's a culture. Yes. But just being white is not a. It's not a culture. I can't relate to you just because you're white.
I think you could say that for any ethnicity.
Oh my fucking god. Let's go that guy! He fucking rocked. Yeah, I mean, Europeans are white, but the whole point of it is like the culture is the like nationality as opposed to whiteness. Whiteness is just something people made up to be racist towards black people who, as they were like stolen from their countries and no longer have a nationality to connect themselves to besides American, because they were stolen away from their original country, they now have to they formed a new identity from the ground up on the basis of being black because that's all they had, because they don't know where they're from. They were taken. So white people made up being white as an opposite because they didn't want to be associated with black people anyway, I guess. I don't know, it's weird. Fucking stupid white people are crazy.
City though. If we were all black, could I relate to you guys if just because of the color of our skin?
Yes, because they go through very similar experiences. Like they'll get discriminated against, and you're not getting discriminated against because of your skin color.
It's for connection
They can
white
both relate
people.
to that.
Yeah, exactly.
But I also feel like
Which is why so many like white power movements steal like phraseology from Love you, Juggy Guy, and he's Irish, so you know he's good. But so like white power, black power was the original phrase, but white people stole it and made it white power. White Lives Matter is another one. This black states because what? Huh? Love you, Corbin.
We branch out, we try different things, we want to do different things.
I stopped listening.
Against, and you're not getting discriminated against because you're similar.
Relate to you guys.
White.
I think you could say that for any ethnicity though. If we were all black, could I relate to you guys if just because of the color of our skin?
Yes, because they go through very similar experiences. Like they'll get discriminated against, and you're not getting discriminated against because of your skin color. They can both relate to that.
But I also feel like with culture, we branch out, we try different things, we want to do different things. So maybe we've lost a little bit of our culture.
Maybe we're creating a new culture.
There you go.
Didn't like her at all. Oh, this one's gonna go hard. Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
She's.
I don't know what that is.
We can explain it.
Okay, what is it?
I'll stay here then.
Before I decide.
Reverse racism is like someone being racist against you because you are white. Like, do you believe that someone can be racist against a white person?
Yeah.
Strongly agree. What the fuck? What the fuck? Do you believe in reverse racism? Is what they asked. And then they were like, I don't know what reverse racism is. Which just goes to show that they basically think reverse racism is a normal racism. Goyurina, I know, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, God.
I grew up where
Let's go, white people. Let's fucking get it.
I was constantly made fun of because I was white.
Wait,
white
no, you
people
weren't.
Can't dance. White people look stupid. Whatever.
They shouldn't say.
I'm sorry, I have to go back. It's no, George.
Yeah. I grew up where it was completely like Hispanic culture. I was constantly made fun of because I was white. Oh, white people can't dance. White people look stupid. Whatever.
They shouldn't say
White people are
can't dance, but
stupid.
They can't dance.
No, yeah, I
They
can't
shouldn't
dance.
say it.
Just putting that out there. But I mean, like, being honest though, like they would say those mean things to me and more hurtful things than that. It's like a hard
Because
pill to
like
swallow
even
because-
when you have an awareness of like the systemic oppression that people experience that aren't white, specifically yeah, like it makes white people uncomfortable to talk about. And I won't even lie to you, I am included. Sometimes discussions of race freak me out because I'm like, am I racist? And then I go overthinking about it or whatever, and it freaks me out, so it makes me uncomfortable to think about because I don't like thinking that I could be a bad person. And that's what a lot of white people feel like when they're thinking about. Also, I thought this guy was gonna be super mega racist, so I'm surprised he stepped on the side he did. But anyway, but like, because it is a systemic thing, all white people are like raised to be racist, not because they are thinking about it, but because the system is racist and they're used to being, he looks the type, and are used to being, the default race, which is an inherently racist, way of thinking. I was gonna say something else, but I
turned
don't
around and
fucking
said,
remember what it was.
Black people can't dance, I'd get hell for that.
Her fucking face. Oh, man.
But then if someone says the same words to me, it's somehow okay. Because
you have to look at the difference of it, though.
He
and
looks
I
like a
relate
little
to you. I grew
he
up
does,
with
but at least he's a
all
little bit woke.
Latino or black friends. I had very few white friends, and yeah, I got made fun of for being like the white girl I was growing up, and I didn't take offense to it because
Stop it.
A huge part about racism is that there's hate and oppression behind it, and as a white person in America, I do not feel oppressed.
And
The reverse racism thing, I will time you out.
Before worrying about the sawdust and other people's, like I totally agree with
Wait,
that. But
what the
there
fuck
is
did she
sawdust.
say?
I do not feel oppressed.
And I definitely think that we should take the log out of our own eyes before worrying about the sawdust and other people's. Like I totally agree with that, but there
The
is sawdust,
log?
so that's kind of just what I'm saying.
For me, I feel like anything we do can come out racist to any other type of race. But at the same time, if they say something mean or racist to us that we feel is racist,
That didn't make any sense.
Kind of gets brushed off.
When I think of the word racism, I think more towards oppression, so that's why I'm in the disagree. Like, I'll deal with someone just being mean to me, but whatever.
He's right. He's right. He said it. What reverse racism is to people, to white people, is, oh, they're being mean to me because I'm white. But racism to black people is active oppression based on race. Like, they're not getting jobs. They're not getting housing. Like, oh my god, we never paid reparations to black people. Like, so here's the timeline, right? So slavery doesn't count anymore except for as a punishment for a crime. So it's no, the racism is a lot deeper than, oh, they're being mean to me because I'm white. Like, white people can't dance is a joke. It's funny. Shut the fuck up. No one cares. There is a level of safety involved with people being like, I don't like you because you're white, because they've been oppressed by, like, white people as a whole for so long. So racism for a black person is poverty. They were enslaved, then they weren't enslaved anymore, but then they were segregated. But then after segregation stopped being real, we never, like, opened up the gates for, like, people to move into, like, white neighborhoods. Black people stayed in black neighborhoods, white people stayed in white neighborhoods. Sure, there's schools mixed or whatever, but it's still, segregated generally. Like, there are still black majority schools and white majority schools. That's still segregation functionally. And the black majority schools, you'll notice, they're like the lower income schools, because the lower income areas are majority black because they never got lifted up out of segregation because they were, their wages were lower and shit like that. So racism for white people isn't the same as the difficulty and hardship that black people go through that is racism on a systemic level. White people don't experience systemic racism because they are the default race. So no, it is not racism either way. I think it's a Bible thing, like, worry about your own shitty views before liking down other people's views. Oh, the Bible. It's just that there is no severity. Oh, happy 905, everybody. It's just that there's no severity at all when it comes to people being mean to white people. We don't have to exactly. I started having a friendly conversation, but can't get the same education as a white kid because that's exactly it. Because white people. Yeah. Thank you everybody for your happy 905s. They're appreciated as always. But yeah, I don't think that guy was as deep into it as he should have been somewhat, but we'll take what we can get, you know? Oh wait, shit. I was talking so long I fucking forgot the question.
Like, I'll deal with someone just being mean to me, but whatever.
He gets it on a surface level, and sometimes that's, he can dig a little deeper later. I fucking forgot to listen to the question again. Andreas divides us. Okay, cool. Man, what the fuck?
I think
okay,
it's
maybe
important to focus on
it's
race
a little
in
woke.
order to bring us together. There is a race issue in America, and if we just avoid it altogether and pretend like it's not happening, nothing's going to change, in my opinion.
I don't see color. About the question differently because if all I'm thinking about when I meet someone is, oh, I'm white and she's not white, and I'm white and she's not white, like that for me, that's like what focusing on race is.
Yeah, we're never gonna be happy unless we just like all work together, just to like treat each other like each other. Like there is no race.
Yeah, and that sounds great, but it's like we're not there. We're not there. I feel like people who have that perspective
Laura, that
might
means
also
you're
say like,
racist?
oh, I don't see color, or try to have that attitude. I don't think that helps anybody. I think we need to respect each other's backgrounds, and like that is only gonna happen if we do see color. We do like appreciate everybody's differences.
They're right. He's right. Say it. Like, I don't. Yeah, I know. Joe. I think what's his nuts should talk more. Wait, fuck. The Irish guy is real. Okay.
Yeah, I think cultural appropriation.
Are they gonna say white culture appropriation? Say it. Go ahead.
People in the Native American headdresses without knowing how important that is to Native people.
Yeah, exactly. I think there's a difference between respecting
He
the culture
fucking hates
and
women,
completely
probably, though.
disrespecting the culture. But then also, if you want to dress up on Halloween like a geisha because you like the costume, you think it's a beautiful costume.
It's not a costume,
that
though.
I wouldn't say is.
I wouldn't do that. I think if you're gonna go and dress up as a geisha without knowing the importance of it,
I
and just
feel
being
like-
well, this is cute. Like I'm gonna put this on, and
I feel no. There's definitely a difference between people thinking it's interesting culturally, like knowing what's going on and then being like, wow, that's cool. Having an outfit, sure, that's fine. But dressing up as a different race or culture for Halloween is very weird. Yeah. So if it's something you need to train for, what the fuck? It's not a Halloween costume. Oh my god. Generally, cultural appropriation is not something I find that super important or anything, obviously. What the there are bigger issues. Homelessness, fucking, I'm not gonna push a kid to the pavement because they're dressed up in a fucking, sombrero and poncho or whatever for fucking Halloween. It's none of my fucking business. There are bigger problems I have than children dressing up for Halloween. Don't do it, but I don't fucking care. Generally, it's
also even if you did
minor
know the importance
issue.
and you're like, I don't know, Halloween is just
Their
weird
parents
holiday to
should,
be dressing
yeah.
up as anybody else's culture.
You can say the same thing about any costume. Are you going to tell a 6-year-old girl that she can't?
You can't though, because if I want to dress up like fucking Buzz Lightyear isn't real. Fucking geishas are. Those are real people with real like stuff going on. Buzz Lightyear is a fake toy. It's a fucking I don't care if you it's fucking Buzz Lightyear. It's like the people who are just like you can't dress up like fucking like black people can't dress up as white characters. What? Actually, I saw a really fucking cool Buzz Lightyear costume actually. Um it was crazy. Like it was decked out. I wouldn't have been surprised if it lit up and shit, but people were like being weird about it cuz he was black. I was like, "Everyone shut the fuck up. He's Buzz Lightyear. I don't care."
Dress up like a pirate because she doesn't know the history of pirates. Like
that's very different.
Well, so it's just like
That's very different. Those are children.
I think it's a lot about intention because I think
He said it. Let's go. Then they would have no understanding because there's no black characters. Yeah.
Well, even if they don't intentionally mean it, it's still offensive.
I should be able to say the N-word while singing along to a song. 3, 2, 1.
Joe. Took a little too long on that one.
a lot of my favorite rappers use it
Oh
I'm
god.
listening to my favorite Childish Gambino song, which drops it like 100 times.
Right. I know. So
you know
like
that
in the car, it's like.
it's like I'm not sitting there thinking all these horrible things about black people, and I'm like, it's just in the song, and when I'm
Oh
singing,
my god.
it comes out.
There's like 2 different forms of the word.
I accidentally said the N-word. Dude, it's so fucking easy to say this to sing the song without saying the N-word. Dude. What? It's one word, just don't say it. I fucking listen to rap music all the time. Yes, I sing along to the song. No, I don't say the fucking N-word. Jesus Christ. These people are just like, I want to say the N-word so bad, I'm going to use singing along to a song as an excuse to say the N-word.
And like with my friends, they're like, oh, you can say it with an A, like that won't hurt my feelings.
That's what people told me.
But also, like, even when I'm in
Okay,
the car
what
by myself,
people have
like,
you
I
interacted
still
with a
feel
single
like
black
it's not my
person
place.
ever in your life?
Maybe I'll,
I
like,
don't believe you.
whisper it like with an A at the end, you know, like if I'm by myself, but like out of the respect for other people, I just think it's more appropriate not to say it at all.
Do you guys think rappers should stop putting it in their songs?
No. I feel like if they're
I don't fucking care. Who gives a shit?
I don't think it's wrong because
It's none of my
the history of
business.
the
I'm not
N-word,
writing the song.
You know, slave owners would call black people as the N-word with the hard R at the end. If black people want to take that word and claim
Laura,
it as their
get
own
out.
and
Yeah, she's
claim that
annoying.
painful history and like be like, F you, like I'm gonna claim this word. I think they should be allowed to do that. I don't think as a white person I have that right to take a word that was derogatory towards them. They should 100% have the right to do that.
But do you think it's okay for a white person to sing the song?
See, that's where we're like all on the fence. It's like I feel like
it's a word used as my friend basically, and like just like she said, if they want to take that back from its horrible origins, then I'm totally fine with that. But as a white person, you can't say that word without feeling a certain way.
Yeah,
and so
but I have a
that's why
question.
I don't.
If they didn't put it in their songs, you wouldn't say it, right?
No, yeah, 100%.
So are they causing people to say?
Okay, what if the song isn't for white people? What if white people aren't allowed to listen to it? Fuck you. I don't know. Just don't sing the song! I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm gonna skip over the word stupid in the Black Eyed Peas hit. Let's get it started from as an A. You can skip over the N-word when you're an adult. Yeah. You're correct. God, that's so funny. I did that too. if little kids rap clean lyrics around their parents, you literally man, so fucking stupid. I fucking
That
hate
word
this.
more often because she
White people are
say
so
it if it
funny.
It's white people's place to tell them what they can and cannot use. So.
Yes, Corbin. You almost lost me for a second. I guess I love catering. Yeah, it's so fucking weird. Wait, what the fuck was the question? I really need to pay attention. Oh yes, classic. Yes.
Because I never say it out loud, but it's the truth. Is like getting pulled over by the police. I always feel like I have a little bit of a one-up because I'm white, because I'm a woman, and I feel so bad that that's the truth. But this is a real thing, and it's unfortunate.
For me, as an individual, I feel like I'm not privileged. Sure, like white people background came from like being higher up on the scale, but I've gone through really hard things before. You know, I don't
Amanda's
feel like
only
I'm
correct.
superior
I
over other
agree.
people. So as an
She's been
individual, I don't
missing
feel like
quite
I'm privileged.
often.
I think privileged, I guess I don't really think that I'm above other people. I just think that naturally.
The question was worded poorly. What it should have said was, am I privileged? I don't know how the questions have been worded, but are you privileged on the basis of being white rather than privileged in general? 'Cause as a white person, you can still be oppressed on the basis of being a worker, on the basis of being a woman, on the basis of being gay, on the basis of being trans. There's more than one thing that makes you a privileged person, and what it should have been worded as was, are you privileged on the basis of being white? Because it's about your race, not your personal. Yeah, exactly. So, like, who the fuck cares about you on a personal basis? Cause, like, as a worker, there are, man, at work, like, I live pretty rurally, like, in suburbia, right? So my job, not too far from my house, we have a maximum of 2 black people who work there. And one of the black people that works there, oh my god, no one knows how to pronounce her fucking name. And I know that's so minor that's such a minor thing, but like, everybody else knows how to pronounce everybody else's names except for her, and it's because it's like a black name. So I don't know, it's, again, small example. And there's also, my boss is also a little fucking weird. I don't have any like proof that he's weird, but I have a gut feeling. Just ask her to say her name. It should not be that deep, man. Shouldn't be that fucking deep. Just ask her name. Oh my god.
Untreated.
Yeah, it's like perception. It's just perceptions.
Yeah, I think that's a huge misconception. I have privilege that I didn't ask for. It's just society sees me as like the standard for whatever reason, and because of that, I get treated differently.
I'm so
and white privilege, you know, like you said, it's not about what you've
Can you
gone
stop hitting
through
your
or what
mic,
you
please?
experienced. It's 100%
I'm begging.
how the world sees me.
I am proud to be white. 3, 2, 1.
Just be in the middle.
I don't really think that fucking matters.
All right.
Gotta pick a side.
I don't know which side to pick.
Don't hate me, guys.
I almost went there too. It's like
I think
so
like
hard.
guiltily, like I'm like happy that I'm not oppressed, but I'm not proud of like.
Whoa, queen. After every take you've said, staunch no on that one. You can't just say that. After being like, what if black people cater to me and stop saying the N-word in all their songs? And now you're gonna be like, yeah, exactly. God. White people love to pronounce Polish names. They're just like, oh. I can't even pronounce that, to be honest, so I'm not even gonna bother. But like, Polish names are so fucking funny. They look like a keyboard smash. And I just ask. Just ask. But anyway, hey, Laura, let's go.
When I think of being proud of something, I think of something I worked for, or that I had to do nothing to be white, absolutely nothing, and nothing was taken from me because I was white.
It's like saying I'm a proud white person is a completely different saying than saying I'm a proud black person. Because when you hear I'm a proud black person, I think empowerment, I think strength, I think courage, I think, you know, all these amazing things that the black community has done and accomplished throughout the years.
Why is she becoming normal suddenly?
Already there's so much like hate involved in that.
Thing about that is like
Is This is the pinnacle of a fucking liberal. What is she doing? Like, what is this?
Like how you said, someone who says, I'm proud to be black, that's empowerment. Why aren't I allowed to be proud to be white?
No, because we talked about this earlier. It's because white isn't a fucking real identity. It's fucking made up. It's not real. It's not fucking real. I mean, on a societal level, it is, obviously, because people are, like, do see white as real. But on, like, a, like a nationality level, like, being proud to be Irish is a lot different than being proud to be white, because being proud to be Irish is a specific cultural thing, whereas white is fucking made up. Stop. I'm afraid all races aren't the same, and that's the problem. We need to get to that point before you start saying weird shit like that. So he voice to the point where we ashamed, or like not even ashamed, like we oppress them as white people. Boo, why can't I be proud of country?
What makes it
Auto-tune
wrong?
baby
Yo,
sound.
what are you
Let's
proud
go.
of? Just your skin color? Because yes, that is wrong.
So you're saying I can't be proud to be white because I don't have a culture?
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's that
Fucking laughs at her. No. Us right now? We are him.
when white people say
Corbin
a lot of
Real.
times, at least in my opinion, they're talking about their skin color, that they're not a different race. I think that's wrong.
Yeah.
But as like we were talking about, as a proud black person, they've been oppressed. That a lot of their culture was stolen from them, and a lot of reasons.
There are
that I
other
don't
things
like
to be proud
Proud to
of.
Be White
Like,
is 'cause
it's
has
okay.
The Nazis used it. The KKK used it. I don't want to be associated with any of those things, so I'm just gonna completely stay away from that.
Sure, I'm not proud of like what my culture's done, but at the same time, like I would not.
What fucking culture? Let me know.
I'm okay with where I am, even though I'm getting backlash about being white.
Okay, but you're not getting backlash about being white. You have more rights.
Do you like Starbucks?
How many of you are vegan?
Walking away.
Hey guys, this is John.
Ew, who the fuck are you people? Get out of here. Okay. That's enough for me. I've had enough of Jubilee. And I think we're gonna no more Jubilee for a while. I can be proud to be Romanian, but I can't be proud of yeah, that exactly. We are so eyes fucking open. Okay. That was a lot. Epic. Jubilee moment. Oh yeah, congrats on your water. Either of those supposed to settle in self-loathing. No. Okay. I like how I said I was doing art for the duration of the stream. That's really fun and cool. I love lying. So Jay, I promise. Okay. I believe you. Or do I? Okay. Hassan. Epic Hassan moment. Yay, Jubilee stream and good conversations as well. Okay. Congrats! I'm very proud. So many good things happening in chat right now. Okay. Ass 3D modeling. I see it. I'm looking. Maybe I get over my fear of VTubers and rate a VTuber. What do you think? God, they scare me so fucking bad though. I recently in Falcon became a VTuber. Like he did his VTuber, I guess, rebrand. Is I think debut was not too long ago. I went into his chat. Fuck, scared the shit out of me. Cause it doesn't move right, you know? Like the mouth doesn't move properly. You don't emote anymore. So it's just a voice in the background and like a fucking kind of like weird robot character. How do I insult a guy without him? Well, I mean, if there's a risk of him attacking you, I'd probably just not insult him at all. If I'm being honest. Probably be the best way to go about it. 'Cause he's a bitch and I don't like him. Maybe just say, I don't like you. Go away. Please don't get attacked. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Who's this? Awesome, a commercial break is in progress. Thank God. Oh, what the fuck? Their stuff's cool. Block the ads a little bit faster, please. Ugh. My Twitch ad block isn't working. Someone do something. I'm gonna commit a crime. I can see this kind of fire, bro. But is it really worth the risk? It keeps getting stuck on 22 seconds. So no raid that for that guy, I guess, cuz my Twitch ad block isn't fucking working. No mic jail. Oh, I don't speak Spanish. My bad, never mind. Damn. It fucking sucks. I always see cool artists, but then they're speaking a different language, and I'm like, what fuck? Because then you don't want to, like, show up in a chat that... and you're speaking the wrong language, so then they can't moderate the chat. A scale of 1 to 10, how much happy chemical... What? Like... Are you... Where... How can I get some... Well, typically when I'm sad, Damn, I guess I don't do anything. Weed? Weed? I guess I don't do anything when I'm sad. So, never mind. I was about to say something, but I fucking lied. Ether? I want to see someone do a comic or something. I fucking love comics. Comics rock. Booby drawing. So I know where to get weed, but I don't want it. Real. Serotonin, I guess, could be found through silly little dog videos. Yeah. Oh my god, hold on. Makeup dog. Hey, dude, do you have the makeup dog video? We have to watch it right now. I want the makeup dog video. Yes. Oh my god, please get the makeup dog video. I'm begging. Okay. One we saw recently, where she gets her makeup done. The spa one is okay, but I like the makeup done one. Oh fuck, this one's in Spanish too. Motherfucker. People who speak Spanish got hands. You take showers for like 17 hours at a time. You took 17-hour-long showers? Oh. That's okay, you don't have to get it if you don't want to. Okay, drawing Donald Duck and Friends. I'm fucking listening. Oh my god. It's magic. You know. Please fucking stop. Okay, I need to reset my Twitch ad blocker or something. I don't know what's going on. Bookmarks. Settings. Don't show sidebars. Donald Duck and Friends. No, more like 2. Okay, that makes more sense. Holy fuck. That is a crazy long shower. Where the hell are my... Aha. Extensions. Here we go. Twitch ad block. That's kind of good. Okay. Ad block for YouTube. Twitter ad block. Damn. Ad blocker ultimate. Oh. Their overlay is extremely hard to look at, but that's okay. 17 hours. At that point, you'd have to. You'd become so fucking pruny. Okay, let's hang out with this person. They're not really saying anything, but we can't all be owners. I think they're drawing Daisy Duck at this point, but I can't really tell. It's just some woman. Woman duck. Okay. So never mind about a chatter. Let's see if they'll respond to the chatter. You are very welcome, stream. I hope you all had a good time. Tomorrow is Silent Hill for sure. I won't be able to fucking finish Silent Hill out of nowhere. Also, they never responded to chat, which makes me feel really good about rating them, so that's fun. Actually, fuck. Here, let's do this person instead. They're playing Paper Mario. I've never rated them before. Uh-oh. I think they just went offline. Oh my god, that's so fucking cool. Who the fuck is this guy? They're playing the new Pokemon game, which is really funny. Okay, here. I'll just fucking read this guy. I don't really care. I've been following them for a while. I haven't seen any of their shit, so fuck it. Let's just go with this guy. Okay. You are very welcome to stream as well. I will see everybody tomorrow for Silent Hill. In the meantime, let's hang out with Elixir 88 as a bit of a treat. I will see you tomorrow. Godspeed. I love you.